The epic and unbeatable at Scrabble. The nerds with attitude.
Out of the sky, his rockets ignite. Flash Gordon.
Still so weird. It's such a good theme song, though.
Oh man, that crossover is ridiculous, though. You would never thought like Flash Gordon, the Phantom, the Magician dude, the Lord of the Jungle. The animals call him brother. You would never thought they would cross over like that, but we're not here. Oh my god, just go away, Noah. Go away. Go away, dude. Go away, dude. I don't even know why I even. But when he is done.
Oh. I want to see that.
Oh.
Man. Not even really that I was interested in the movie itself. I just want to watch Jason Momoa.
Noah is right now watching Jujutsu Kaisen.
Oh, that's what he was talking about earlier.
Yeah, I feel like it's gonna be an instant classic, in all honesty. Cause Noah doesn't say this often, but in the anime one, he said, Jujutsu Kaisen might be one of the GOATs. I was like, oh. So
that's big praise.
Yes, that's a lot of big praise. But we're not here to talk about Jujutsu Kaisen or about Defenders of the Earth. Boy, if they make a Defenders of the Earth live action movie, I would lose my. Anyway, we're not here talking about that. What we are here to talk about is the Spider-Man trailer that just dropped like minutes ago. That we've been waiting on for what, like a year now?
Something like that. Feels like it's been longer, but yeah.
So it almost felt like a teaser, but it's an actual trailer. It's about 3 minutes long, and it's just me, Shin the Hero, and OldHunterRage.
Hi, everybody.
And one of us is hyped, giddy like a little schoolgirl, and one of us is let's just say underwhelmed. Yeah, let's just say that. As you can tell by my tone, you're probably gonna guess that was me. Not gonna lie, I watched the trailer twice. I saw it twice, and not gonna lie, I was not too hyped about it, in all honesty, after watching it. I mean, yeah, towards the end of it, you see old buddy Doc Ock come up, and you see a pumpkin bomb, and then there was some parts in there where you were seeing some electricity, and then you saw sand. It looked like a sand monster and everything. Yeah, sure, that was cool, but I don't care. Here's my thing. It's not that I don't care, and I have to preface this, people. I am a massive Spider-Man fan. Like,
yes, he is.
I am a huge Spider-Man fan. So just mentioning his name makes me smile. However, this trailer, for how long we were waiting. Granted, I know they don't want to show us all the movie and everything, but for how long we were waiting for this, they could have at least showed something better at the end than Doc Ock. They could have at least showed us Toby as his Spider-Man, or even Andrew, just another Spider-Man showing up towards the end. Like one of them could have said, man, there's that Parker Luck there, or man, you in trouble. Something witty or something like that. They could have did.
Yeah.
Like, and in all honesty, we didn't have to see Toby or Andrew's face. If we just saw one of their Spider-Man costumes, then I would have been like, okay, this was a great trailer. However, we didn't get any of that, and if anything, it feels like oh my god damn it, so many people texting me now about this trailer. So many people but if anything, this thing was cool, but it seemed like it gave you the gist of the plot, but it was very underwhelming for me, and the spell being messed up basically is Peter's fault. All he had to do was let Strange do the spell, and then just go back and tell the people who knew, who he wanted to know. That's it. That's all he had to do.
Yeah.
But no, he F'd stuff up, and this, I don't know, the way they, Isaac, you could talk about you could talk about your experience.
Well, like before, I kept refreshing YouTube a lot, waiting for this thing to pop up, and when it finally did, I watched it, and well, before I watched it, and you told me, you were like, yeah, it's a little bit underwhelming. I was like, that means it's gonna make my heart explode, which my heart, it got pretty damn close. But the reason why is, like, I do agree, it is kind of underwhelming. But that's the way I kind of wanted it, because, like you were saying, I don't want them to spoil the whole movie. And for all intents and purposes, I hope this is the only trailer we get. I hope this is it. And I know it won't be. We'll get like 2 more and 1,000 TV spots that will show us everything. But for me, this is the only trailer I'm getting. I'm not looking at any of the other ones if they come out. But I was excited merely for the fact that, like, I saw Doctor Strange for one thing. I was like, hey, I like him. He's cool. And then
he looked cool.
I like the fact that Peter is finally being called out for his bullshit. That, for me personally, I like that, because everybody else is like, okay, it's okay, Peter. Everything will be fine. And Doctor Strange is like, dude, you need to choose. This going back and forth shit is not working. And you're the reason why this spell's all messed up, and we're now in Inception land. But, the trailer was cool. It told me pretty much everything I wanted to know. I did squeal like a little child when I saw the pumpkin bomb. And then I burst into tears when Doc Ock showed up. So, because, by the way, Doc Ock is by far one of the best Spider-Man, live-action Spider-Man villains in the movies. He's fantastic. And they got him to come back for it. Oh, it was just so nice to see him again. Although he's straight up bad, I guess. I assume.
Yeah, and that doesn't make...
Even though he turned over a new leaf at the end of 2.
Yeah, because, like, that didn't make sense, because, like, and then, at the same time, we don't know if they're gonna fight or whatnot, because he shows up at the end, and he says, hello, Peter, and then Peter goes into the Iron Spider-Man suit, but, like, I don't know if they're gonna fight, or like that, or anything like that, because if it's the same Oct from the original Spider-Man trilogies, he shouldn't be a bad guy.
Which brings me to, like, if he's not bad, that means he showed up with Toby. But if the rumors are true and Toby and Andrew are in these movies, or in this movie, I assume Doc probably showed up and is with, Toby Peter, and they're gonna help Tom and everything. But I don't know, because that confused me at first. Because again, I was excited when he showed up, and then at the same time, I was like, "Aren't you a good guy though?"
Yeah, the same thing the same thing with Sandman.
That's true.
So I don't. It might not be. They might not be exactly from that universe from Toby's movies. Because if I go off any of the leaks, because the whole plot has been leaked, and I've heard some things. I won't go in deep into that, but like it might be different. But like I also will say this: if they had showed Norman Osborn when that pumpkin bomb went off and he flew in with the glider, or they showed all 6 members, if they showed all 6 members of the Sinister Six and then he went into the thing, then my tune would have been different. But we only got one villain, quote unquote, and some teases here and there, and I that's what a trailer does. And again, Marvel does have the habit of showing you the entire movie in the trailer, so I commend them from holding back and everything. But like, as for someone who's been waiting and getting so hyped for this movie, it's not even, I mean, we've had these discussions, it's not even my number one hype movie for this year. This trailer could have changed it, but it didn't. Though some of the things in the trailer that I did notice, I mean, like, it seemed like Strange and Peter are gonna fight or be in some kind of tussle, because you see that he's doing the little, he looks like he's pulling like a Magneto thing. Spider-Man's on these things, like these metal things, and that's Strange doing that to him. And then you see one where the Ancient One did to him. He's pushing him out, but instead of Spider-Man, it's Peter coming out of there, and Peter had like this box. He was holding like this box thing, so that might be a key thing in there. And then when he gets arrested, quote unquote, and he get interrogated, the guy who slams down, I think that's Charlie Cox.
Oh God, I hope so.
And for those who don't know who Charlie Cox is, he played Matt Murdock, Daredevil, from the Netflix films. From some of the things and rumors I've heard, I don't know if it's Charlie Cox. And I mean, I heard Charlie Cox was going to be in the movie, but a Matt Murdock is in the movie. I don't know if it's Charlie Cox, but I know that a Matt Murdock is in the movie. Yes. And he's supposed to be being his attorney, more or less. And then towards the end of the movie, when the pumpkin bomb goes off, and then when Doc Ock shows up, you remember that black lady in the car?
Yeah.
Or she looked black. She might have been Hispanic, which that might have been Miles's mom.
Oh, you think so?
I mean, I'm stretching because it's only a 3-minute trailer.
Yeah, that's true.
But what would be really cool and really out there if they did it? Yeah, sure. We got, from all the leaks and rumors, Toby and Andrew Garfield are supposed to be in the movie. What if we get Miles? And they've been so under the radar and everything. Miles shows up too at the end, and it's 4 Spider-Man versus the Sinister Six. I think people would.
My hopes up.
I think people would lose their mind if Miles shows up.
I'm starting to lose my mind right now.
And just for more icing on the cake, Miles is what's his name? Childish Gambino.
But he already plays Aaron.
Yeah, he plays Aaron, but Miles would be. It's not Miles from the main Marvel Cinematic Universe. It'd be a Miles from another universe.
Oh, okay, I see.
And it would be Childish Gambino playing Miles.
So you're saying it would be like an older Miles?
Yeah, an older Miles will show up.
Right. Okay. I could see that.
Either that, or they might do one of those young black kids. I don't know who, but you know.
All of a sudden, the guy, the voice actor and face model from the Insomniac game shows up, and he just gets to be Miles now. Well, I would be unhappy about that.
I wouldn't either, but he would have to. I saw the guy. He didn't have to go through a metamorphosis because he's a heavy set guy. So.
Is he?
Yeah, he was heavy set in those trailers and stuff I saw. When the voice acting and stuff for that, I saw the voices. He was a heavy set dude.
I don't remember that. Anyway, I'm just glad that this movie's real. I know I kept making the joke that this movie's not real. I was going through the same denial that I was going through with Godzilla vs. Kong. And luckily, I didn't have to wait that long for a trailer for this movie. But glad to say it's a real movie now.
Yeah.
How real, we don't know. But, you know, it could just be the trailer. Like we make that joke about Suicide Squad. That's all it is. It's a 2-minute movie, and that's all we get.
Well, like I said, it was very underwhelming for me. Like, when I saw Spider-Man in Civil War for the first time showing up, that was hype.
Yes.
When I saw, I got a bias. When I saw Mysterio in the Spider-Man Far From Home trailer, I was hella hype because Mysterio's my favorite villain. But this one, I just was like, and in my opinion, if they really was turning him into Iron Man Jr., it's not a bad thing that people know who Spider-Man is. Yeah, sure,
True.
He's got to clear his name about him not killing a guy because he didn't kill a guy. But it's not a bad thing that people know his identity, and I feel like Marvel could have swung with that. Because there are plenty of what ifs where people know who Spider-Man is and all that junk. And there's even a story arc after Civil War when he revealed himself as Spider-Man, Peter Parker, everything. And yeah, sure, it has consequences and everything, but it's not. Iron Man did it, and he was just fine.
True, yeah. But Iron Man was also an adult.
Yeah, that's true too. But like,
and Peter's still in high school. I'd hate to be a superhero and everybody knows who I am and I still have to go to school.
Yeah. I guess that makes sense because like in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, he's the only one that actually have a secret identity, quote unquote.
Secret identity, yeah.
But yeah, I will give this thing a 2 out of 5 web swings. I was intrigued with Doctor Strange being in there and everything, but it's just I wanted a little bit more. This barely really gave me a taste. It's just one of those where I'm like, I was gonna see the movie regardless. It's just this trailer also right now doesn't make me want to buy my ticket 3 months in advance or something like that.
Don't give me any ideas.
What do you score this?
I give it a 4. You know, I'm excited, and it did exactly what I wanted it to do. So yeah, I give it a 4.
All right. Well, down below, you tell us. You tell me if I'm crazy. Tell me if I'm crazy, and if I gotta watch the trailer again, or if you enjoyed the trailer, or if you're on my side, you agree like this was very underwhelming trailer and whatnot. Are you gonna see the movie? Are you not? All that jazz. Comment down below. As we always say, show your attitude, you wonderful, beautiful nerd. Deuces.